Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. Well, for me, it's Final Fantasy season again. It hasn't been Final Fantasy season for me for a while since 15 came out. I didn't play episode Gladio. I didn't play episode Prompto. The trailer looked kind of nice, but I'm more of a Noctis guy. So yeah, okay. So Dissidia Final Fantasy NT is coming out in the first half of 2018, and they just announced that the beta is going to take place from August 25th through September 3rd. The deadline to sign up for the beta is August 20th. But some lucky people, like the people who attended Evo, I think they got like some codes for the beta. So and some websites are handing out codes for the beta. So some lucky people already have a guarantee to play it, I think, or something like that. I saw some codes on Twitter. I saw some guy had a head full of like 10 codes for the beta, and I wish I was that guy. I wish I attended Evo. I don't think they announced beforehand that. I don't really know, but I don't know if they announced beforehand that they were giving out those codes or it was a surprise. Yeah, I was going like and they're handing out codes on some websites. I saw some websites doing some special promotions, but I only really go on IGN. Yeah, so I did not know. I did not know that some what yeah it's like it's too late for some of the promotions on websites. Like I saw one website was handing out like 12,000 codes or something like that, and the promotion was probably done within hours, maybe less than that. I don't know how long. I don't know how long the codes lasted, or if any still left. Cause I only go on IGN, so I'm not really checking other websites for codes. It's annoying. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah, the Dissidia, Final Fantasy NT. Um, I'm looking forward to like as you can see in my thumbnail picture for this video. I'm looking forward to Lightning, Noctis, Squall, Cloud. Not really Ace, but I included him in the thumbnail because I think his design is kind of cool. Tetsuya Nomura probably designed him. Um, Tetsuya Nomura designed like he definitely helped with design on what is that Final Fantasy called? Final Fantasy Type Zero. He was like a character designer on that. I think there were like two. It was him and somebody else. I think Yusuke Naora helped with the character design. So okay, yeah, yeah. I go back with the city a long time. I I used to play this. I used to play a little bit of the city on my PSP back in like 2008, 2009, whenever it came out. I was big at the PSPs. At one time, I had like two or three PSPs at one time. PSP was my thing. I never had a Vita yet. I don't know. Right now, I'm more into consoles for whatever reason. I almost played Dissidia 012. I was about to buy a PSP or a Vita, but then I didn't because something happened. And it sucks. Actually, I really at the time I really wanted to play it, so I couldn't play it. And I just didn't feel like playing it anymore. Maybe I could get like an emulator or something. I don't know if they're PSP emulators. I really want to play it on my. I really want to play it. If anything, if I play Dissidia 012 or 12, whatever it's called, I want to play it on my PS4. You know, is Dissidia Final Fantasy is coming out for Xbox One? Cause they I don't know, cause I know when they first made it for arcades, the build that they made it for, it said it was for PS4. So I'm not sure if it's coming out. I'm curious. In the middle of this video, I'm gonna check to see if that game is coming out for this video. If it's coming out for Xbox One, cause I'm of course a weeaboo Sony PlayStation guy. So I think it's funny when when Xbox One gets left out. I know it was like a lot of Kingdom Hearts, like the Kingdom Hearts the 2.5 remixes and all that stuff. All the remixes to 1.5 remix, even 2.8 final chapter prologue or whatever that game was called. That did not come out Xbox One. Only came out on PS4. So, cause you know they sell most of their copies on this. Square Enix sells most of their Final Fantasies on PS4. That's why they a lot of the time they don't come out on Xbox One. And yeah, the city of Final Fantasy NT is only coming to PS4. Yeah, so my Sony heads out there, all my PlayStation heads, Xbox One doesn't get it. You guys are being left out. You guys suck. PlayStation, Massive Race, and PC. Yeah, PS4 Massive Race, and a little bit of PC gaming because I like VR stuff. I got an Oculus Rift. I don't have a Vive yet. I might get one eventually. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, I guess that's it. I usually try to make my videos kind of long, around 20 minutes. So that's about it. That's about it. Of me talking about Dissidia 12. All I know about that is remember in Scream 3 when Randy Meeks was dead, but his sister brought a videotape and he was like, "Godspeed, everyone." Because some of you guys are going to make it. That's how it is with the Dissidia beta. Come on, man. How many people are actually going to get to play the freaking close? It's a closed beta, so only people who get a code. Like I went on Square Enix and signed up for it. That's how you have to do it. And if you're lucky, you get a code. So a lucky few are going to be able to play it. Maybe under 100,000, maybe under 500,000, maybe under 1 million people. It's definitely not going to be like maybe not even 1 million. It's definitely not going to be like 2, 3, 4 million people who are going to be able to play the beta. So it's because it's like Randy Meeks, my boy Jamie Kennedy, aka Nah was most wanted. It was like Godspeed everyone, because some of us aren't gonna make it. Okay, thanks for tuning in. I guess to try and make this video a little bit longer, I'll dive back into how I got into Final Fantasy in the first place. So it was like 2002 or 2003. I was like around 9, and my friend let me borrow Kingdom Hearts. That was my introduction to the Final Fantasy world. You know, and it changed my life. You know, I fell in love. I beat my first Final Fantasy 15. I beat my first Final Fantasy 15. I beat that when it came out. I beat it like in December or January. Um, that was like the first Final Fantasy because of that was the first Final Fantasy number title that I beat. Because the previous number title came out in 2009 for like it came out like 2009 or something like that. Final Fantasy 13, and I wasn't really into it. You know, maybe it was, I don't know. I just wasn't into that one. I didn't really care about that. Um, maybe it's because it was turn based, and of course now they're finally like maybe we should make these games action based. Probably because of Tetsuya Nomura's influence, you know. Tetsuya Nomura really, when he made Kingdom Hearts, I think that kind of influenced the game industry. Because ever since then, we have all these freaking titles that are I think that are like influenced by Kingdom Hearts. You have like Ninja Gaiden, you have Bayonetta, you know, games like that, other action games that are like but Kingdom Hearts was like before all that. Kingdom Hearts was like 2002, 2003. It was a real beat 'em up action hack and slash fun game that came out like 2002, 2003. Ever since then, now we have a whole bunch of other action games series, you know. And yeah, so yeah, so I love Tetsuya no more. I love his work on Final Fantasy. I love his work that he did on the series. Um, he was actually supposed to direct Final Fantasy 15, but for whatever reason, I don't know. They never gave like a good reason on why he was taken off of Final Fantasy 15. It's not like they didn't trust him anymore because after that they let him do Final Fantasy 7 remake. So it's like they still love him over there. Maybe at the time they were mad at him. It was like, no, you can't do Final Fantasy 15. Or maybe they were like, you know what? How about you do Final Fantasy 7 remake instead of Final Fantasy 15? I still can't fathom why they were like, no, we don't want you doing Final Fantasy 15. He was robbed of that. But either way, they still did a good job on Final Fantasy 15. It was a decent experience. The multiplayer thing, I don't get it, man. I think the multiplayer thing is dumb. It's just not for me. I guess if it's for somebody else in that school or whatever. But the multiplayer for Final Fantasy 15 is like you got to design your own character and they have powers like Noctis. It's like what the heck, man? It's just weird to me. I like role playing. I like pretending to be Noctis. I like playing as Noctis. When he actually looks like Noctis. I like Noctis' character design. And I like playing as him. I even before I got to play any Final Fantasy 15, I just like Noctis. So I still do, and I can't wait to play as him in Dissidia, Final Fantasy 15, NT. All right, so this video is clocking in about 12 minutes. Again, say it one more last time. Godspeed, because some of us aren't gonna make it to that beta. All right, see ya.